Welcome. Today we're going to be looking at dogfighting again, and following on from my previous video on how to best make use of the Harrier as a dogfighter, I figured I'd show some of my actual fights pretty much in full. Hopefully this will be the first of a few videos, and they'll only show fights against reasonably competent opponents. So if you are featured, you shouldn't be too embarrassed. But I've blacked out the names anyway. But if you do recognise yourself, please feel free to reach out, especially if you happen to have recorded the flight from your perspective. So let's crack on, and today it's going to be a series of 3 fights against the mighty F-16, and in each case it's the same opponent. We're up against the Viper today, so the first thing we're going to do is dump our missiles and water so we have a fighting chance. And it looks like we're going to merge above this city, which is a bit tough as it's easy to lose track of opponents in the buildings. At the moment I'm just pointing my nose towards the direction that the radar's coming from. Hopefully he'll appear as a hotspot pretty shortly. There he is, and he's coming down to meet me. I'm going way too fast, so that's mistake number 1. Applying 20, 30, 40 degrees vector, and back to 0, we're okay. Had he been in a Hornet, I might have been in trouble there. Let's see if I can pick up some speed now, and he's coming round, so I'm going to try and cut across his nose and maybe try and get a shot. Keep him nervous. And into a 1 circle, so it's back to advantage me. Oh, he's whipped that around very quickly. Well done to him. Can you see the vapor though? He's pulled really hard and he's bled all of his energy.
Pull up. Altitude.
He's coming again, so I'm going to have a plink at him to make him think twice, and that seems to have worked perfectly.
Landing gear.
And I've lost him.
Pull up.
No idea where he's just gone. I could now be in trouble.
Altitude.
Okay, I see him. He's coming around, so I'm going to have to defend. Oh, he's reversed. And now he's going vertical. That's a big mistake. Full flaps.
Landing gear.
40 degrees vector because I'm so slow. Bring my nose round and reduce it to 20. Accelerate away, back to 0. 0 flaps. Get as much speed as I can. Back to auto flaps. And full flaps now, back to 20 degrees. I'm seeing vapor trails again, so he's struggling, but luckily for him, my gunnery is as shit as normal. I've lost him. There he is. The hotspots have saved the day again. Oh wow, just see how fast that thing snaps. Incredible. Looks like he's going back into a vertical. Let's see if I can get up and get him. That's looking good. He's stalling. Oh, come on. Got him.
Pull up.
I think he thinks he's got the advantage by going vertical and doesn't realise that I have a higher power to weight ratio than a Viper. Remember, the Harrier's designed for vertical takeoff, so he can... Oh, and that's just me being complacent. I was saying he can outclimb me in some situations, but not there. Looks like he's struggling to stay airborne. And yeah, he's gone. Time for round two, so we'll start again by getting rid of all the lard. I'm going to go low again and pull into the vertical and force a one circle initially, so if he goes left I'll roll and meet him and vice versa. He's also gone vertical and he looks like he's carrying up high, so I'm going back to zero vector and he's coming back down. He's obviously got slow and he's pulling hard, so I'm going to go to 60 degrees vector, so my thrust is in the direction I'm trying to get to, and now I'm starting to ease that off. He's trying to come round, so going back to 40 degrees, and let's see if I can get a shot to at least distract him. And that's distracted him.
Caution, caution.
That last one was a little bit easy, so let's do the same, but I suspect that he's going to try something a little bit different. I think he has to. Oh shit, I've completely lost him. No idea where he went to. I was too high, and obviously he's not gone vertical. Wouldn't mind, but I just said he's probably going to do something different. That probably wouldn't have been a problem in most terrains, but with these cities, I just can't see him anywhere.
Water.
I'm going to just have to carry on a gentle turn and hope I see him before he can fire. I don't want to turn hard and lose my energy, so I'm a little bit of a sitting duck at the moment. Let's climb up, and then we can dive back down and try and unmask him. Jesus. Yep, that's certainly unmasked him. Let's carry on the rolling scissors. 40 degrees vector, 60 degree, full flaps, and he's missed his chance. He's going to pop out in front of me. Oh dear, I don't think he was expecting this to turn out quite like this. But I can't actually fire at the moment with vector applied, so I need to extend the gap.
Pull up.
Oh, and he's off. flaps to cruise and let's give chase. And back to auto. He actually did quite well there to make a run for it. It caught me a little bit off guard, and if he'd have tried to keep twisting at low speed, he'd be lucky to survive. He's now at the mercy of my gun though, so he should be quite safe for at least 10 minutes. I'm going to see if British Aerospace will fit a shotgun for me instead. I'm hoping I can force him to jink a little bit and lose a little bit of energy. I'm going to be as smooth as I can, but he's not actually as slow as you think. He's probably the best part of 100 knots faster than what I am. I think VR would make gunnery far easier, and I do have a Reverb G2, but I just can't get past the motion sickness. And anyone who knows me knows that I ride motorbikes, and I've actually been sick inside my helmet at 120 mile an hour. Not the most pleasant experience. I think these are signs of desperation. I think he's likely to start making mistakes now, fingers crossed. Well, let's just keep on him. Now 350 knots, so I'm actually above my corner speed. Bringing it back down, using that energy to hook my nose round. I don't think I'm going to quite get a shot here. Little blink, make me evade. What an awesome aircraft this is. An attack aircraft outrated an F-16. And it's not that the Viper is too fast or too slow. The idea that you can hit your peak turn rate is just nonsense when you're being fired at. Okay, I've got good lead on him now. Let's see if I can maybe strafe him. Oh, he's seen that danger. Well done. Into the vertical. Could actually be good for me. He should let me close up. I don't want to shoot when I'm pointing at the ground because I can't really see him very well. Come on, go vertical. Yep, he's going vertical. Let's go in for the kill now. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. He stopped. He stopped. Oh, and he's out Harrier. Oh, Jesus. That was lucky. Could be in trouble here. Oh, that's me hit. I think I'm still flying. Nope, nope. I'm struggling. Yep, I've got some damage. Yep. Oh, well, that's unbelievable. The one thing that a Harrier should be immune from is a forced overshoot. I think I got a little bit target fixated after chasing him around for so long.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
So, there you go. Harrier out Vipering a Viper in a rate fight, and a Viper out Harriering a Harrier. For the geeks like me, there are a few interesting graphs from that last fight. The top chart here shows true airspeed, which by the way is about 5 knots higher than the indicated speed on average. Now watching the fight you might have thought that he was slow, but actually he's right up there in the 400 knot area, right on his corner speed, and at no point did I struggle to keep behind him. So I don't think there was anything wrong with his flying in terms of speed. He's in a great rate fighter and he was playing to its strength. But it shows that pure numbers often don't translate into real life. The other thing that's interesting is that my line is much smoother and that helps me maintain energy and trade it in when I need it. And that comes from being behind your enemy and getting your nose on target early. The second graph is a turn rate, and again you can see the same smoothness of the attacker compared to the defender. But overall, the Harrier is a match across all speeds and incredibly hits 31.9 degrees per second at one point. The final graph shows the G-force and isn't really all that important in DCS, but in a real fight, the Harrier pilot is averaging a comfortable 4G, whilst the Viper pilot is averaging around 7 to 8G and would be absolutely exhausted. And that in turn is likely to lead to mistakes. So that wraps up this video. Once again, thanks for watching. But I have just had a successful series of fights with a Hornet, which is very different than fighting the Viper, so that should be coming next. So if you don't want to miss that, please do hit like and subscribe. But right now, the Argentines are attacking the Royal Navy at San Carlos, so I need to go and lend a hand. Thank you. Finally, he's going for the vertical. Hopefully I can close in and get a kill now. The speed's built up quite a lot now, and I think I'm actually above my corner speed. I think that's about 330. So I can use that energy to hook my nose round and get a shot if I need to. But for now, I'm just happy to bide my time. Little blink, make him evade.
altitude, 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 altitude.
Pull up, pull up.
Altitude, altitude,
Pull up, pull up.
altitude, altitude,
Pull up, pull up.
altitude,
Pull up,
altitude,
pull up.
altitude, 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 altitude.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Power, power. Roll out, roll out. Water, 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 water.